What I want to talk about this week is priorities. I've missed the last couple of weeks and I apologize for that. I really want to try and do this once a week, but I got priorities and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So what are my priorities? My first priority is God. I need to focus on my relationship with God. Now, why is that my first priority? I know some of you might think, well, shouldn't your family come first? I've had that thought before, but I realized when I put my family before God, then I am not working on becoming the godly man that I need to be, that my family needs me to be, and that God wants me to be. And so putting God first really helps my family by helping me become more of a godly person, and I can be there for my family. So God first. Second is family. I need to be there for my wife and for my two girls. And it is a priority for me to help them become more godly. And so I need to focus on their life spiritually as well as physically. I need to care for them and provide for them in those ways. Third is I need to be involved in church. I need to be going to Mass regularly, taking my family to Mass regularly, and hopefully be able to be involved in church in other ways in my local parish as well as the church in general. And fourth is work, and then any time outside of work will be devoted to things like this, things like making my blog. You're probably wondering why I'm carrying this big jar of, you don't even know what it is. This is a big jar of honey. So tonight I am recording my blog and I am combining it with one of my other passions, which is home brewing. Tonight I'm working on a batch of mead made from the honey of a friend of mine, Don, from the other side of town. He and his wife raise bees. The time after God, my family, church, and then work. In the spare time, then I have time to do the other things that I'm pursuing. Home brewing is one of them. Working on my blog is another one. I'm truly trying to work on my blog so that I can improve my skills in all of my filmmaking areas. And I'm really hoping to be able to expand and grow in those areas, and we'll share with you in the future some of those projects that I'm working on. Had a really great night out camping with my family this last weekend. It was my first time out with the whole family, the first time my girls have been out camping, and they've really enjoyed it. They had a lot of fun. Got freaked out by a couple of bees and other bugs and other things you expect with little kids out in the woods, but it was a good time. But as I said, those are the kinds of things that I want to do with my family, putting them as one of my main priorities. Recording this for about 12 minutes now to get the temperature of the water, and it was not getting hot. The front burner and the back burner was on. So another one of my priorities is getting out, doing things outside with the family, but also on my own. So one of the things I do, I'm very blessed to only live about a mile from the office. So going to work and coming home from work, I get to ride my bike. So I'm so thankful for that opportunity. So I pretty much said that so that I could insert the clip of me riding my bike to work and then riding my bike home again. Just full disclosure, so you know. I'm not above that. If you watch this right when it comes out, this week I have an amazing opportunity. I've talked about the Coming Home Network before, the organization that I work for. We are on a retreat in Columbus, and it's the first retreat that I will be attending myself, and I'm really excited for it. It's a retreat with a group of people that are mostly converts, but there are going to be a few people there that are on the journey, that are considering becoming Catholic. I think most of them have gotten to the point where they're seriously considering becoming Catholic, and they want to meet with other people who have gone through the same experience they have. And what's really exciting is two of them are pastors that are very seriously considering becoming Catholic. And the thing that's amazing every time I think about it is that when I became Catholic, it wasn't that hard. It was a long process, and there is a lot of reading and thinking and praying and studying, but there wasn't really anything that had to change in my life because I became Catholic. If you're a pastor and you're thinking about becoming Catholic, no matter what church you're a pastor of, your whole life changes to become Catholic. And so here are a couple of men that are willing to consider changing their whole life, losing their job as a pastor, and going through a very serious process of figuring out what they're going to do next to support themselves and to support their families. One of the main goals of the Coming Home Network is to help men and women in this position, whether they're pastors or professors or hold any other position at some sort of an evangelical or Protestant organization where they could lose their job if they become Catholic, whether it's a university. I know that there are some evangelical universities and colleges that they will not allow Catholics to work there. So if you are a professor at one of those universities and you become Catholic, then that is some good raw honey right there. That's some hard honey to scoop. I thought it was going to be a lot more liquidy than that. I had to call my nephew. He is he's going to be a freshman in the fall up at Calvin University. It's up in Michigan. It's only about 3 hours from here. So we're looking forward to having him being so close. All of my family and including my brother, his dad, are in Massachusetts, and so there's no other family of ours in the area except for us. So I'm looking forward to being his family in the area. So, but back to the mead.